go ahead and get started without the GAL. If she can join us, that would be great. Obviously, I don't like to proceed without anybody, but that's we're trying to get some stuff done today. I'll remind everybody that this is a court proceeding, therefore there is no recording of this phone call. And essentially what we're going to do today is discuss what's going on. Ms. Frank, you sent the court an email asking for a conference. So do you want to start with indicating what's going on your side? Because obviously we expected you to appear. You told us you were going to appear this week and you didn't. So I will let you start if you'd like to.
I messaged James and let him know Delilah wouldn't get in the car. She wouldn't go to the courthouse. She didn't want to go back with them.
Yeah, my understanding is that there have been some people that have come to your house knocking on your door and that you're not answering your door. Is that true?
There's been people knocking on my door. I haven't been there to get the door, not when I've been home.
You understand Mr. Judy appeared at your house to get the child when you didn't appear for court.
James never came to my door. I have cameras. I mean, I can run them back and see if he came to my door or not, but I never know. I don't know if James come to my door.
Okay. And what about police officers coming to your door?
I can run my cameras back on that too and see, but not while I was home.
The child has to be returned, and I really want to do this peaceably, Ms. Freiner. I really do. This is the court's preference, is to do this the way it's supposed to be done without us having to physically remove the child from your property. But at some point, you're going to leave us with no choice, Ms. Freiner, than for that to be the consequence of your conduct. So I need you to help the court with this family situation, okay, Ms. Freiner? Your daughter
I'm not keeping Delilah.
A minor child.
Yeah, I understand that, and I'm not keeping her. I'm not.
Ma'am, when you don't answer the door, ma'am, when you don't answer the door to police officers who are there to obtain custody of the child, you are keeping her. Okay? I want to make this clear to you because, like I said, this can be done the easy way or this can be done the very hard way. And the hard way is going to be a lot more negative for Delilah than if you just bring her to court and let her be taken back by Dad. Okay? Ms. Freiner, I'm really trying to work with you. I know you don't believe me, but I am. Okay? So I need you to bring the child to court because otherwise the next step is going to be officers showing up at your house and dragging her out of the house. And I don't think you want that, and I don't think I want that. That's why I've been trying very hard for this to be done in a way that's peaceful.
Delilah does not want to go. What do you want me to do? She won't get in the car. She won't go. She doesn't want to go there. She's depressed there. She's suicidal there. She doesn't like it there. She doesn't want to be there.
Ma'am, and what I need you to do is when the police show up to exchange custody, I need you to let them in. That's what I need you to do. If she won't get in the car and you're telling the court that you can't make her, then I need you to open the door when the police are there to exchange custody so that the police can take her out and bring her to Dad. Those are the options that we're left with at this point.
That doesn't even seem right.
And if you want Delilah,
that doesn't even seem right. That doesn't seem right to me that you're going to bring cops to drag my daughter out of my home because she doesn't want to go back with her dad that's been abusing her and touching her. That she told you guys that she is suicidal when she's there. So are we thinking about the well-being of my child, or are we just thinking about a court order and what the court order says that she should be with Dad?
I can't give you legal advice, so we're not going to go.
Well, no, this isn't legal advice. This is about my family and my daughter. I don't care about the legal end of any of it. I care about the safety of my child. As a mother, that's my job. If my child is telling me she is suicidal somewhere and she is that unhappy, please don't make me go back there. As a mother, I'm not going to force my child to have to go back somewhere. She's not going. She won't go. I've encouraged her to go back. She won't do it.
And what you just said is where the court has a problem.
What?
What you just said to me is I'm going to make her. Well, that's where you are going to put yourself in the middle of it.
I'm not putting myself in the middle of this. I can't make her.
Then I need you to answer the door because you can do that.
Okay. May I please the court? I'm exercising my right as set forth in England Jennings reservation to have my case heard in federal court.
There's no federal court jurisdiction over family cases.
Yes, there is. You don't. Yes, there is. I please the court. I am exercising my right to set forth in the England Jennings reservation to have my case heard in federal court.
Ma'am, if you want to file a motion and give me a case,
I just gave my statement on the record.
No, that's not on the record. You haven't filed anything, man. You're on a telephone call. You haven't filed anything.
Okay. They keep me from filing, which is against my rights. They won't let me file anything in the courts.
You can walk into the courthouse and file something any day you want to. Any day. You can walk into the courthouse and file whatever you want to. I don't know what you're talking about.
It doesn't mean that it gets filed. It doesn't mean it gets filed just because I walk in there and give it to them. They don't file anything.
The clerk's office is on the ground level. All you have to do is walk in there and hand it to them. They put it's part of the court file. I've never heard anyone tell me that they've had any issues filing anything with our court. So, ma'am, I'm going to require you to produce the child. I would like you to produce the child in court so that people aren't coming to your house. You told me already that you would do that, and you didn't do it. And I'm asking you, I'm going to give you one more chance to do it. Are you going to produce the child for me next week?
Yes. Delilah, are you going to go next week? Are you going to go next week?
I don't want to go with him.
Listen, the next consequence is that...
Okay, but isn't this supposed to be about the child's well-being? Isn't this supposed to be about my well-being? I don't care about your court order if I'm literally going to kill myself there. Like, no. I'm not going to risk my life for your court order.
First of all, the child should not be listening to our proceedings. Number one. Number two, the child is now missing. So you're going to keep the child out of school.
She's not been out of school. No, she's not been out of school.
That's not my understanding. Your child is attending school every day for her school in Montana?
No, she's been attending school here in South County in Afton.
You've enrolled the child in school in Afton?
She has to go to school. It's a must.
And you're telling that you're representing to the court that Delilah's attending school. Good afternoon, Venus. Venus, we've got mom, dad, counsel for dad, and apparently we've got Delilah on the line, which the court was not aware of, but Delilah's now made comments. So I'm guessing she's been on speaker the entire time. Ms. Schreiner indicated to the court that the doctor is attending school in Afton, so now the court is inquiring about this issue. So, Ms. Schreiner, you're telling the court that your child is attending school in Afton?
Yes.
And is she attending in person?
She has a couple days a week.
Okay, what days is she in school? What's the school schedule?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So our GAL can confirm on Tuesdays and Thursdays Delilah has been physically in school.
Yes.
And is she remote on Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Yes.
And where is she attending remote school from?
At home?
From your house?
Yeah, from home?
And when she's attending school, is there someone home with her?
Yes.
Okay. Who's home with her? Are you home with her or somebody else?
I'm home with her some days I'm not.
Okay. Well, the court's going to issue another order for you to appear on the 10th. That is Wednesday again. This time, you're going to have to appear for a hearing for contempt. Because at this point, you're in contempt for failing to appear last week. The court will hold a hearing, a contempt hearing, on the 10th. If you bring the child, court may waive the contempt hearing, but I need you to appear. Can you appear on Wednesday the 10th at 10? Ms. Briner?
Yeah, for the contempt hearing I can, yes.
Okay. My order today is going to require you not only to appear for the contempt hearing, but also to appear with the child. Do you understand that the court is instructing you not only to appear for your contempt hearing, but also to appear with the child?
Yes.
And that is a day, based on what you've just told me, which is why the court just picked a Wednesday, that your child is not in school, correct? That's a day that she's attending virtually,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So there's no reason why she can't appear on Wednesday morning at 10, correct?
She has online classes. What time on Wednesday? Every other hour. Till 2. She has classes till every other hour till 2.
Well, if she's actually going to appear, and you're actually going to appear, which is what the court wants, then I can do 2 o'clock. My preference would just be to do a 10 o'clock and for her to miss class that day. Ms. Briner,
Yes.
what's your preference?
2 o'clock would be fine.
Michelle, are you available at 2 o'clock on Wednesday the 10th? One moment, please. And same question to Ms. Jackson. I want a time on Wednesday that everyone is going to be at the courthouse. Mr. Judy, we'll talk about you appearing remotely, if
Yes, ma'am.
necessary. On Wednesday the 10th, I will make it work, Judge. I have to move some things, but I'll do it. Ms. Jackson. I'm checking now. You're on. Give me 1 second. No, you're fine. I just want to make sure. It's going to be tight for me because I have a 230 feet order of protection in 61 that I have to be on for. Why don't we do 1 o'clock then? Can everyone do 1 o'clock? I know that'll cut off the last hour of school, but can we do 1 o'clock? Yeah, I can do 1 o'clock. Ms. Briner?
Yes, that's fine.
Yes, Judge. So Ms. Essex at 1 o'clock because, as I said, this is a hearing. This is going to be a hearing record in person at the court. And I will repeat again, if you bring the child as the court is asking, the court may consider not holding a hearing in light of your compliance. But otherwise, there will be a hearing. Do you understand this practice?
Yes.
Okay, the court's going to issue another order today indicating we had a conference. Everybody appeared by telephone. And that Ms. Freiner indicated that this date and time works for her. She understands that this is a hearing. And same thing goes for everyone. Everyone indicated they could appear that day. And again, Ms. Freiner, you are indicating to the court to understand that not only are you supposed to appear, but you are supposed to appear with your child. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, everybody, I appreciate your time today. Any other comments or thoughts while we have everybody on the line?
Nothing that can't wait until Wednesday, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. All right. And Ms. Jackson? I don't have anything, Joanna. Okay. All right. And Ms. Freiner, do you have anything else for the call today?
No.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody's time today.
Thank you.
Bye.